Uh, how's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here. Today we're going to talk about Batwoman Season 1, Episode 20, titled Oh Mouse. This episode is the season finale of Season 1, and in it, we see Alice looking for kryptonite, Luke trying to destroy what piece of kryptonite they have, Jacob Kane threatening to arrest anyone who so much as lights the bat signal. And honestly, first season finale, it was pretty impressive. Now, of course, Mouse is how do I put this? Mouse is putting pressure on Beth, Alice, whatever you want to call her, to let's just get out of Gotham because they're being hunted down. He describes them as rats living among rats. Which is in a sense true. I hate to say it, but it is true. And of course, Alice being, I guess, afraid of losing Mouse. She poisons Mouse. I'm not sure if she killed him. I believe he is dead, but we know he's at least poisoned. Now, Hush is he needs a new face. And so Alice makes him a new face. And guess whose face she uses? She uses the face of Bruce Wayne. And so now it's interesting because apparently well, I don't think no. She's not aware that Luke managed to use a hydraulic press to destroy the piece of kryptonite that Lucius Fox had. With this, unfortunately, she makes Bruce and tells him, "Go in and ask your dear cousin Kate to hand over the rock." Now, of course, I don't think that Kate will give it to him. Now, we don't know. This is all set up for next season. And the main villain, as it were, of this week's episode is Tim the Titan. What's his last name? Tim the Titan Teslo. A former football player turned psychotic villain who, through a series of multiple concussions, no longer feels pain. As a result of him not feeling pain, it forces a team up between Jacob Kane and Batwoman. Now, of course, Commander Kane never actually planned on teaming up. He betrays her in the end, of course, because he's completely lost the plot. Right? He's completely lost the plot, and this betrayal of sorts seemingly causes Kate to not only give up on ever revealing herself to her father, but she reveals that Kara, during the crossover, well, she doesn't reveal Kara specifically, she says a friend. Obviously, a super friend. They probably both realize it was Supergirl, but she reveals that a friend gave her a piece of kryptonite and hides it and says she cannot destroy the piece of kryptonite until she gets Kara's permission. Now, of course, there's a bunch of pieces of kryptonite. We know this. The DEO had a bunch of it, on this Earth at least. And, yeah. Also, Julia reveals that she's being stalked, and as a result, Sophie is also being stalked by some mysterious person named Sapphire. We don't know. All of this is actually pretty good setup for next season. Unfortunately, due to the current human malware pandemic, next season starts in January 2021. As of the day of this recording, if that day changes, I do not know. We will find out once I upload the review for episode 1, season 2. Now, overall, this season, I'm going to combine it. Overall, this season was amazing. I loved it. I'm glad the show started. And the episode as a whole was good. It's a good setup. Obviously, it was kind of, some parts of it would be a premature drop due to it not being the planned season finale, maybe, due to human malware, as stated. But needs must and all that. I have to be understanding, otherwise, it wouldn't be fair. As someone who's doing these reviews, I have to be understanding of the situation at hand, and I can't be angry that this season got cut off close to the end. I have to be understanding because, human rights. Otherwise, I'm unreasonable, and there's no point in watching. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of both this episode and this season as a whole. That is it going to be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you do. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.